Hey everyone, this is Haley here. Wanted to quickly talk about why your why isn't deep enough, why it's not meaningful enough. And when I say why, I mean the reason why you want change. You know, we all want to change something. Go back to school, be a better parent, do a better job, get promoted, lose weight, you name it. We all have an area in our life where we want to change and get better at. So I want to speak to that why. And I'm going to keep it real with you guys. I'm just going to use my life examples. I've got plenty of them. It's my story. Everything I talk about, I have experience with. I'm not going to read some science article or research or somebody else's posts and repeat what they say and know nothing about it. Know nothing about experience in that. So rest assured that this is all real. This is me. This is my story. My personal life experience through what I tell you. So I hear and see a lot of material, and just when people talk about, oh, summer's coming. Yeah, that's true. Summer is coming. It's almost here. Or, hey, I got this wedding. I got this event. You name it. I want to look better. And I'm using weight because that's what I have the most experience with. But you can really replace the weight with anything. Like, you fill in the blank. So my why is to never feel helpless again. Because there's a lot of pain there. Because I have. It all started when I was young. I was 15. And I was really embarrassed when I was hanging out with some friends because I was a fat one. All my friends, I was always a fat one. And I felt helpless, and I felt outnumbered, and I felt like I lost control, and it embarrassed me, and I felt just ashamed of who I was. And this is all because, we went shopping. I couldn't fit any of the clothes that we went shopping together, and I had to sit out basically the entire time because any store we went to was for skinny girls and I couldn't fit in any clothes. So it was either I go shopping by myself or I just suck it up, hang out, pretend I was happy, and I didn't want to buy anything. So that's what I did. I just pretended I didn't want to buy anything, and I just put a fake smile on. And I didn't like that feeling of not being happy within and having to fake it. And I didn't like feeling like an outcast, like I was different and that nobody understood me. I didn't like that. And that's the first time that I looked in the mirror and didn't like who I was. Up until then, I didn't know any different because my family has always been very supportive of me. Told me I was beautiful, told me I was smart, told me I could do anything I wanted in life. And that I should do something big with my life. Don't waste it. So I always had that positivity, like encouragement to always succeed. And I had that belief in my head that I could, and I have. But I never knew I was overweight until that day. And then it was like a really big reality to me. And ever since then, I refuse to go back to that girl, to be that girl again. So it's very much emotional as it is psychological. So I don't want to be her again, and I also, I kind of, when I feel like I don't want to make effort towards a goal, like I picture myself being her and looking at the older me and saying, man, I'm so happy you did that. When I don't want to work out, when I don't want to eat right, when I don't feel like doing it, I'm like, well, do you want to be that girl again? No, I don't. So my actions have to reflect to never go back to that. And that's how I've been able to maintain my just being fit and not gaining the 50 pounds back. You know, I weighed 200 pounds when I was 15. It wasn't good at all. Not health-wise. If I wouldn't have lost the weight, I probably would have been diabetic by now. I don't know. It's just a guess. I mean, my mom and dad are both diabetic. So it just kind of makes sense that I had to make an educated guess that if I continuing eating, you know, too much sugar, I probably would have been diabetic by now. I mean, I'm 34. So our bodies aren't getting any younger, guys and ladies. Newsflash. Your bodies are wearing down every day. That's why you have to decide now. What is your why? Dig deep now. Don't say, oh, I want to fit in that bikini and look good. No. That donut or that pizza or that bottle of wine, whatever it is not going to outweigh that moment when you really want to indulge in that versus the bikini. Because you're like, oh, I could just start tomorrow. Oh, I can start tomorrow. You got to dig deep. So for me, my why is when I feel myself wanting to be lazy, that's all it is. I think, Haley, you cannot allow yourself to go back to that moment because you will be unhappy, you'll be depressed, and you will regret letting yourself get back to that. So my encouragement for you right now is stop wasting time. You have no time to lose. Tomorrow isn't guaranteed. Heck, the next five minutes isn't guaranteed. So stop acting like you have 30 years. Stop acting like your body's never going to age and it's going to wear down and you're going to be perfect. You know, you're not going to live forever. It's not. We're not. You know, this is the only body you have. And for some people, it's too late because you've went your entire lives abusing your lifestyle, like putting in your body poison. Now, I might be over the top for some people right now, but that's okay. You don't have to listen. But for those people who are really needing that boost in the right direction, needing that kick in the butt, this is it. So, you know, I said I'll start in this video questioning whether I should do it because sometimes people ask for me for advice and I give it to them and nothing ever happens. And it hurts. And it's not the main reason I quit personal training. I'm just being really transparent here, but a lot of my clients quit on me. And I invested a lot of time into them. And if my coach is listening, I won't quit on you, sir. I may have been slacking the last 3 weeks, but I won't quit, okay? But you know, that feeling, it hurts. So I don't want you to quit on yourself because that's going to hurt you. It's really going to make you feel guilty and ashamed. You know, the next day you wake up and you're like, man, I should have not sat down on the couch and watched TV and binged on that chocolate or binged on the ice cream, or I should have put it in a separate container, or I should have told my husband or my daughter or my cousin or my kid to be like, hey, don't let me have more than one bowl, call me out. You know, it's accountability. So I saw a meme today. It was so funny. I wanted to print it out myself, but it was a piece of paper. Someone just typed down a word and printed it out and put it in the refrigerator, hung it up, and it said, you're not hungry, you're bored, you know, sit down. And there was a few choice words in there. Like, I'm not going to repeat, but it was really funny. You're not bored, just sit down. Stop looking in here. And so once you find your why, it's got to be an emotional why. Like, you know, you just got diagnosed with a disease, right? And your life really depends on it. Your quality of life depends on what you put in your mouth and how, you know, instead of sitting on a couch, getting up and walking around the block, or I don't know, just walking in place if it's raining outside. If you don't commit now, you're going to, it's just going to be so hard on you later. You know, the famous quote, it's popular to me because I'm a nerd and I read fitness stuff all the time. And I read quotes every day. I'm always reading some kind of quote like, just type an inspirational quote and it'll bring up something that really help you start your day. And it says, pay the pharma with an F, pay the farmer now, or pay the pharma with a P later. I said that wrong. Let me do it again. Pay the farmer now or pay the pharma later. You know, really pay attention to what you put in your body now, or you're going to pay the pharmaceutical companies later who care nothing about you. You know, they don't. The pharmaceutical companies don't care nothing about you. They just want money. And we're more than that. We're more than just a number. You're a person with a purpose in your life. You have a purpose. Everybody has a purpose, a special purpose. And you're not going to find it sitting on the couch feeling sorry for yourself. You're not. You have what it takes. It's in you. I promise you, it's in you. It is in you. You just have to fight to get it out. You have to make a promise to yourself. Even if it's for like a week, 7 days, right? To change your routine up a little bit. Get 30 minutes of exercise in, and then promise yourself to eat, you know, a healthy breakfast and lunch. I don't know, start small, or cut out pop or soda. I can't believe I just said pop. My dad's gonna kill me. But yeah, soda. So have some few small changes. Make a promise to yourself, and I promise you're gonna feel so much better, and you're gonna feel so proud of yourself that you actually did something you thought you could not do. Pride, looking in yourself in the mirror and saying, man, I'm so proud of myself for doing that. I thought I couldn't do it, but I did it. What else can I do? And some of you won't even give yourself a chance. So this video is way longer than I thought it was gonna be. I got on the rant. So if you made it this far, thank you. It means a lot to me, because I'm only doing this because I really want to encourage you that, you know, hope is alive. All right. And the enemy is within you, right? Like, what I mean is the way you talk to yourself, right? Negativity. The enemy within is stronger than the enemy without. I think that's an Indian proverb. I don't know where that came from, Chinese, Indian, I don't know. But I read it one day and I thought, wow, that is so crazy true, because we convince ourselves what we can do or we can't do. And some of us are surrounded by so many negative people who don't want to see us win. That is crazy. Like, and it's usually our own family, like our best friends sometimes. But sometimes we really are blessed, and we just have an incredible support system, and we don't even realize it. So what you believe is what you're going to do. I believe that wholeheartedly. I need to eat, y'all. I'm hungry. But anyway, I love you guys. I really do. And I really hope this helped at least one person. You know, that's all I set out to do, is just help one person. You know, I know there has to be someone out there had needed to hear this, and that's all I want. That's all I want. Because this world is so negative, and if I can speak some positivity and life into somebody, that's what really keeps me going, and focus on my own goals. Because, you know, the more successful I am, the more I can speak life into others. Because there's so much you go through each new chapter of your life. When you reach your goals and you set higher ones, like there's a lot of failure in between, you know, point A to point B to point C to point, you know, your goals, the journey to where ultimately you want to be. But, you know, there's baby steps where you gotta do this first before you can get here, and you gotta get here before you can get there, and then you gotta get here and here before you get way up there where you want to be. That's what makes sense to some people. So anyway, find your why. Don't make it about anything material, right? Don't be so conceited that you focus on the way you look. Now, the competitors, that doesn't apply to you, right? But people who are just beginning, who have like 50, 60 pounds to lose, don't know what to do, find your why first. Your why is it has to be good and deep enough, like an emotional attachment to something you don't want to overpower you anymore, to get you out of bed every day. New habits are hard. They're hard to do day in and day out, to where like your body just wants to do them. Like you feel off if you don't do it. It's hard to get to that point to where it's ritual. So you need a powerful why. Not because you want 6-pack abs, or you want to make your boyfriend jealous. That kind of works. Not my boyfriend though. He's amazing. I don't want to make him jealous. But your ex, or no. Go deep. Change because you want to get off your high blood pressure meds, because ultimately it's terrible for your heart and for your body. Change because you want to change your family legacy. Like you don't want to be diabetic. You don't want to have heart disease. You don't want to be overweight anymore. Or financially, you don't want to be broke anymore. So get on a budget. There's all kind of ways you can apply this why, everyone. So anyway, I gotta run because I'm not sure if I keep rambling, y'all will watch it. But please leave comments, or if you have an idea for future video, like this video. It would really mean a lot to me. And share it. If you have a friend or whoever who needs to hear something like this, share it with them. I would really appreciate it. It means a lot to me just to have any kind of impact positively in someone's life. And my cats are out of the door going crazy. They miss me. All right, bye.